What's going on, guys? Winter Kills here. Welcome back to another open game save video. It's been a little bit since I've made one, but with me being very low on dual videos that are recorded, I figured I'd go ahead and make this sort of impromptu video in the meantime, because I'm not gonna lie and say I've been busy. It's just the past 2 weeks. It's a small local, so it's like a 50-50, you know, are we gonna have one, are we not gonna have one type deal. You know, the people that run it, you know, they're out of town, they're whatever. I'm sure most of you understand. Also, one last thing I'll note before we go ahead and get started is that this video is going up a day later than it's supposed to. Just got behind is all that is. But anyways, the first thing we're going to be looking at is the new Mermail build. It's not like, you know, finalized, of course. You know, no build is ever finalized, right? It's always going to change depending on the format. We all know this. If you saw the test hand video, you know the build, it's running great. At least the build that version was. And as you know, we'll talk about it later in the video, the reprints. So as you see in this build here, we got some Ash Blossom and Joyous Springs, because that card is gonna get reprinted. Oh yes, my wallet is screaming in rejoice because of this fact. I knew, instead of just wait. If I just wait and wait, someday Konami, they'll answer our calls. The budget player calls, they'll answer us. And sure enough, they have. It took a long time. It did take a long time. You gotta admit that. It did take a while, but nevertheless, the reprints, as always, have come, and I'm glad they're here. But anyways, the build, as you can see, just three Megalo, 3 Teus, still playing like the same Mermail lineup: Pike, Mander, Osea, the double gunned, the Lind. It's all the same standard. It's not a difficult sort of rocket science. There's no super complex way of looking at the build. It's just all pretty much standard at this point, run of the mill. Unless you want to get like all mad scientist on it, then maybe you could bust something out. But like right now, the build, I'm sort of in sort of a standardized mode until we get Abyssalacia, until we get the Troy mares, all that stuff. Then, you know, maybe the Undying combos, which I'm aware of. I just don't know when we'll have access to that. When we do, the build's gonna be a lot more different, a lot more innovation happening. Gonna be a lot more you can do with the deck than you can with just the cards available right now. Mermail Abyssalacia alone is a card I'm waiting for. It's like Star Boy on steroids, if I had to put it that way. I made a video on it a while back. If you don't know what the card is, just go on my channel, you'll find it. If I remember, I'll leave a link to that video down in the description. But yeah, basic Mermail lineup, basic Atlantean lineup, you know, 3 Noctibus, 2 Dragoons, you know, the Marksman, the Infantry, the Diva, 1 Diva, of course, bring it to 2, Mooling Glacia, of course. Then you got the Frog lineup, no dupe Frog. I'm not into that gimmicky play. That's not why I'm running to make Toad easier, all that stuff. Double Aqua Spirit, Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, Ghost Ogre, Snow Rabbit. 4 hand traps, is it too much? I don't know. I'm not too familiar to run with decks that play a lot of hand traps. I usually keep it to a minimum hand traps, because I don't really like opening up a whole lot of hand traps, especially when this is a deck that is tailored to want to go first. It's like, through all the testing I've done, this deck has time and time again proved to be so much better when it just goes first. Obviously, it still has that, you know, punch that Mermail gives when it goes first. That just OTK power, when I should say when it goes second, my bad. That punch power when it goes second to OTK, if given the right circumstances. But that's why if you look down at the sideboard here, you'll see a lot of things that I was main decking in the test hand video are now put into the side deck. The reason I'm doing it on Dueling Book is so I don't have to do like a physical camera video, and I don't have to make any physical changes right now, but I haven't made them yet, I should say. But I put the Twin Twisters in the side. I don't know if that's too much, you know, wanting to go first. I think right now keeping the 3 Twin Twister in the side deck is okay. I might throw 2 in the main and then leave the 3rd in the side, bringing me to a 43 card main deck total. I'm not terrified of playing 43 cards. I think the build I used in the test hand video was like a 44 card main deck, and it ran pretty well, so not too worried about breaking the 40 card mold. A lot of monsters in there. Moray of Greed doing what it does best, recycling dead hands and hopefully drawing into better ones. Of course, you're at the hands of Lady Luck at that point, but you know, when aren't you in this game? Spells, of course, Moray of Greed, added Abyssgale the Kraken, Soul Charge, still iffy on this card. We're paying a lot of life points already in my current build in the deck box right here, which I'm running Solemn and both copies of Solemn. You know, you got your Judgment, your Warning, paying a lot of life points. Do I want to pay for the Soul Charge? Risk not being able to use my traps or risk not being able to use my Soul Charge? Which is going to be? Do I just keep the one of Monster Reborn? I'm not sure yet. Still iffy on it. Next here we got 1-for-1 Monster Reborn, and there's 2 traps in here right now. Might be a warning in later, I don't know. You just got your Abyss Sphere and your Solemn Judgment. So that's pretty much it for the main deck. Standard, like I said, not too many bells and whistles to the build. Just pretty standard, just the way I like it. Moving on, you know, we already looked at the side deck. Like I said, this could be in, it could be out. I'm not sure. Same thing with the third Aqua Spirit. Aqua Spirit, very, very good card now that Firewall is at 1, because it allows us to do the combo still where we end with Firewall, Bahamut Shark, Toad, Moulin Glacia, and another card. Still very good. And if you notice in the extra deck here, I'll go through it real quick. Double Mistar Boy, double Proxy Dragon, Firewall Dragon, Decode Talker, Link Spider, Honeybot. I'll explain this. Mermail Abyss Gaios, number 38, because we're playing Amander still. I still like to have that utility. Galaxy Tomahawk, double Shark, double Toad, because we're running the Toad engine. Especially now, this is a thing that like is so prevalent, and most of you already know this, but with links, opening up a Neptibus in any water gets you a Moulin Glacia, specifically because you can send 2 cards to the grave for free to get yourself a link monster. Very, very good synergy. So like, just starting with a basic 2-card combo with anything, it starts with just that Moulin piece and then it can go anywhere. We know that. But like adding the Aqua Spirit to a Teus Neptibus play allows you to do what we could do with 2 Firewalls. Very, very good. Granted, you don't get the actual double summon like you would with the 2 Firewall summoning cards out of your hand. One of them's got to be an Aqua Spirit. It's not too big of a deal. It does allow you to go into that, you know, Bahamut Shark to sort of seal the deal. But at a certain point in the combo, and if you go back and watch one of the test hand videos where I do pull off the combo using Firewall to go into Moulin, Toad, Bahamut Shark, etc., we do have to make I think I do end up making, it's not in here, but I make Gaia Saber right here, Gaia Saber. I end up making this guy because he's a Link 3 just to clear, I think it's a Link Spider and a Proxy Dragon to go into this guy, which you don't have to do. What you could do is use Link Spider here and a Proxy Dragon. They're both Cybursts. You know, this one's a Link 2, this one's a Link 1. They're both effect monsters, but they're both Cybursts. So you take this guy, you take your Link Spider left over, your Proxy Dragon that's left over, or whatever it ends up being in the actual combo, whether it's Decode Talker or not, I'm not sure, I can't remember. You make a Honeybot, you put it in between your Firewall, you put it in between your Bahamut Shark or wherever you can fit it, and then you get the added benefit of Honeybot. Neither player can target those monsters with cards, effects that it points to, and cannot be destroyed by battle. Pretty good, right? Little added protection to a board that might need it. Speaking of added protection, we added the Abyssgale the Kraken. I didn't really explain this. Evenly matched. That's the only reason. And a lot of you guys were telling me, hey, you should play that card that negates traps. I'm like, alright, I'll throw it in. And I realize that evenly matched card, you know that's pretty good. Yeah, why not be able to have some sort of protection against it? Maybe later in the game, if we've already searched our Abyss Sphere, we can still go grab something, i.e. Abyssgale of the Kraken. No more Mizuchi, rest in peace. No, maybe the card will come back. I don't know. What do you guys think? What's the make or break for you guys? Are you going with the Kraken? Are you going with the Mizuchi? Are you going with just the Sphere? You going with all 3? 2? 1? None? I don't know. What do you guys think? Right now, I think this is good for me. this is a pretty solid build. But another thing I wanted to talk about in this video was this right here. Right here. It's this, the Legendary collection from Kaiba. 42 bucks on Amazon. I'm not looking on other websites. I don't really feel like looking on eBay, on TCG Player. This is Amazon. This is where I buy most of the stuff, right? This is where a lot of people buy most of their stuff. So why not just go on here and look? 42 bucks. I'll probably end up picking up at my card shop anyways, not order it online. But why is this so important? Why is this reprint box so important? It's just another box of cardboard. Why spend money on sealed product? One, I might just buy one of these for a video just so you guys can see, and just for fun to see if we can pull the Ash Blossom Enjoy Spring, which is in here. Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries in here. Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit in here. If you've been, and look at Drone Lockbird in here. Ancient Fairy Dragon in here. Ring of Destruction, Full Force Virus, Card Crush Virus. Even Z-Metal Tank. Who could forget about Z-Metal Tank? That's what I'm getting this for, honestly. Right, Geki. It's in here. XYZ Dragon Cannon, an instant classic. But it's these four right here. The hand traps. The hand traps everybody's been talking about using. Every deck been playing them in here. So rejoice. Now we can get our hand on these reprinted versions for hopefully a lower price. Which if I don't end up, you know, pulling anything really good out of the Legendary collection, I'm probably going to try and trade or purchase some Ash Blossoms at a cheaper price, because right now I think they're still like maybe 70, 60. Last time I checked, honestly, a couple months ago, 90 bucks for an Ash Blossom. Hell no. I told myself, you know, when I started playing again, 50 bucks is the limit I'm setting for myself. You know, when I took that 3-month break, it came back, I said 50 bucks is the highest I'll pay for a piece of cardboard. And just, if you're down because there's a card you want and it's expensive, just wait. You can just wait. Like, if you want to just be better at saving money, just be patient and just wait for the reprints to happen, because like I said, it took a while, right? But there it is. You guys see it. It's over here. It's over here. But you see it. It's on the screen. It's real. This is happening. And they're ultra rares, so they're not looking too bad, especially if they're the new looking ultra rares that Konami has given us. Very, very good looking cards, if you ask me. And then, you know, we get Destruction Dragon, the Fang of Critias, Ring of Destruction, Loop of Destruction. I don't know what the hell that card is. It's probably new. Ancient Rules, Enemy Controller. I'm just looking through some other cards. Card of Demise. Okay, now we're talking. Secret Rare. Usually the cards that are secret rare in this set, you know, they're reprinted, right? But they're secret rare, harder to pull. A little more on the expensive side, if that's what you were wondering. That's probably what it's going to end up being. You know, you got A Assault Core, B Buster Drake, C Crush Wyvern. The ABC is getting a rarity bump. I think that's pretty cool. They just came in the structure deck rarity originally, but now they've gotten an upgraded rarity. So if you're an ABC player, you've been rewarded with your patience. There it is. You got your secret rares right there. Polymerization coming in secret rare. Lullaby of Obedience, secret rare. Look at all these secret rares. Anti-Raigeki, you know I'm getting a copy of it. I have to. Same thing with Call of the Grave and White Hole. Very, very good. Love that. Loop of Destruction. I don't know what that card does. Don't really care. If you guys want to let me know down in the comment section below, I'd appreciate it a whole hell of a lot. But yeah, that is pretty much gonna do it for this episode of Open Game State. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, let me know down in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on some of the things I mentioned in the video. Are you excited for the reprint? I am. Let me know what your favorite card is down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear it. Which cards are you trying to get your hands on first? For me personally, it's got to be the hand traps, right? I've been waiting for these cards to get reprinted for so long, and they're finally reprinted. So budget players, rejoice. Patient players, rejoice. You've been rewarded. I have been. Very excited. And like I said, apologize for this video going up a day late. But, you know, a video better than no video, right? I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Winter Kill signing out, and we'll see you in the next one.